Okay, so to bring it all together in the conclusion, from everyone's contributions in the book, the thing I got loud and clear was that we all are working within really similar constraints and difficulties, and we're all well aware of the flaws that exist in our system, but that we're all pursuing different approaches and different ways to achieve excellence within those confines, within those constraints. Especially this is true for different people leading different initiatives and finding great success in their various approaches. And also just basically we're all working to make things better and move things forward as best as we can. But also the majority of people also notice kind of out of the corner of their eye that there are things that need to change to really allow more rapid growth and improvement in our approach. The quotes that stood out were from Beds Are Burning, It Belongs to Us, It's Time to Give It Back. I felt that was a really powerful image for teachers that I may have mangled the quote of, but you know, it's our profession and that we deserve a powerful voice within it. I really like the concept of two wild horses of holistic education and NAPLAN sort of germ-based things, though I wouldn't necessarily agree with holistic education being the other approach that needs to be taken, but I understand the metaphor as being sort of bureaucratic box ticking over on one side and a little bit more whole person, whole student, whole community learning on the other side. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but Tom Laschik's writing really stood out as quite a different approach to the way he described his makerspace, and he brought a real sort of poetic lyricality to his writing that was a nice contrast with the other pieces that were academic by design. And the word and the concepts that I found coming up again and again were just trust and agency. Teachers need agency, and to be given agency they need trust. And this is complicated because our society doesn't necessarily offer us or grant us that. And the way that social media allows us a certain platform or voice to at least practice, if not necessarily enact in the real world, how we want collaboration and interactions to occur. In terms of flipping the system, how would I do it in my own context? I think that expertise is central. Having an awareness of the broader global movements within education, an awareness of the research and how we fit within it, and how teachers as inquirers are also researchers, and that the action research process isn't some example of sort of research done wrong or research done weakly or pretend research. Inquiry approaches amongst teachers are real, genuine, and just as relevant as academic articles, as are the stories and reflections of students and teachers and everyone within the practice or the wide approach that we call education. Basically, teachers need to be viewed as equals with those who dictate to them or engage with them, but that also has an expectation on us as teachers that we also need to become more confident in our views, in our expertise, and in our professionalism, and move strongly towards collaborative professionalism or democratic professionalism, or whatever phrase you want to give it, whether it's Sash's 2013 suggestions or someone more relevant, more recent rather, not more relevant. But basically that's what is required, teachers to step up a little bit and speak for themselves, and for our society to accept our views and opinions as relevant, at least in the sphere on which we are experts, which are our students, teaching and learning, and the things that we know best within our school communities.